What's up, everyone? Back with another video. Kind of sitting in the dark. Got a pounding migraine. It's terrible. But I gotta make this video. This is a PSA announcement. This is for anyone that's ever going to consider sending silver overseas, across the border. Don't do it. Do not do it. That's going to be my advice. So if you're not going to send silver overseas or across the border, then don't even watch this video because that's what it's all going to be about. So, might as well start from the beginning. Got an email from Canadian Silver Seeker months and months and months ago. He had a buffalo that I didn't have and wanted to trade for it. It's like, cool, yeah. And that turned into, well, now I have two buffalo, so let's trade for two buffalo. And then that turned into four, and then six, and channel rounds got involved. So in this package is 6 rounds of silver, 6 different buffalo, all buffalo that he wanted, and a half-ounce, I think, Egyptian cat. And he was going to send me 5 of his channel rounds, which are 1/10, so that equals the 1/2. And he had, I could look it up, a 2013 Canadian buffalo. Oh, wood. I have it here. I might as well just look. Canadian Wildlife Series wood bison, 2013. And then he also had like the 4 of the 2014 collection, all Canadian buffalo, some other stuff. Okay. He picked out rounds that he wanted me to order off of Bold, or Amex, wherever, and I ended up getting them from Bold. The Scottsdale Girl was one of them. Got it somewhere sitting here, I don't know, but and took a good month to get them in, but they came in. We get these packages ready, and we both go to our local post offices, and that's where the story continues. And it's not a good story. So to send a package on my end to Canada, it's $60. $60. If you want to add insurance, let's say $300, it's an extra 15. So he sends me an email saying that it's going to be 160 Canadian dollars to send me silver. And that's about $100 US. And what I didn't know is they ask you, I got it here, sitting here. This is the form that you have to fill out. I don't want to go too far into this form because all the information is on here, but this is the form you fill out. And it's for customs, U.S. Customs. And they ask you, shipping information, detailed description of contents. And this is where you really don't want to lie because they're going to scan it, they're going to open it. And, it's hard for Canadian Silver Seeker to get, I guess I would call American silver into Canada without paying tariffs. And this was before Trump put tariffs on. He's always had to pay like a duty tax. So he was thinking, well, he could just go through me and we could just ship them and then put, happy birthday, yada yada, whatever. Well, we were wrong. Not only do you have to pay, and I got it right here. This is the receipt from UPS because I just talked to My Silver Journey today on the phone, and we were talking about another topic, another story, and I brought up the fact of all these shipping fees and stuff, and he said, this is what I'm going to pay. Go with UPS because UPS will give you tracking from door to door, whereas if you use the USPS, you're going to lose tracking at the border. So I'm like, well, I'm going to go to UPS. Why not? As soon as I walk in, They're like, what's in here? I go, silver. They're like, oh yeah, that's gonna get stopped. I'm like, what does that mean? And she says, well, what kind of silver? Ask me tons of questions and the value and this and that. And then she said, well, not only are you adding like the the worth of the silver, but there's the sentimental value. And I said, no, there's no sentimental value. Like, where are you getting that from? I don't even know why she would bring that up. But she proceeds to tell me that he is going to have to pay taxes on the silver. And I go, he understands that. That's fine. And she goes, well, you're going to pay it too. And I go, no, 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 no. I'm not paying anything. Wouldn't you know it? I looked it up. And yeah, because of the tariffs, you got to pay 25% on bullion. So there's about about $325 in here, which you're going to declare because you want that insured for the value. 6 rounds at $50 a piece, and then a half-ounce round at $25 a piece. That's $325. So you have to pay 25% tax on it. That's like $80. So this whole this whole transaction would have ran me 77 plus. I would have had to pay about $80 to get my silver from customs. I'm not even really sure how that was going to work. I don't know if I would have had to pay. I don't know. I have no idea how this is going to work. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Neither one of us knew what we were getting into when we started this trade months ago. I found out that all the tariffs were started in March. I sent him a letter 2 years ago, and it was like a couple bucks. I even sent him silver. I think I sent him a dime, but I sent him a bunch of Canadian money and like a Topps card and a channel sticker and stuff. So this is all news to me. This is all news to him. I'm not trading. I'm not out. I'm not gonna be out $150. That's you can almost get 4 rounds of silver for that. I mean, I don't know. I just want everyone to know sending stuff across uh the border or to another country sucks. I have a story about sending silver to 365 Days of Silver. Never got it. My Silver Journey did the same thing. Never got it. Sent it to him. I sent something to send to Georgie. This is 2-3 years ago, and he did get it 4 months later. It had nothing to do with him checking his post mailbox, because he had gotten stuff from other people that sent it around the same time. It got lost and finally found. But check if you're going to send silver to someone in another country. Just make sure you know what you get into. This is a PSA. I had to make the video so everyone knows what they're getting into, because me and Canadian Silver Seeker did not know. I had no idea. And now everyone knows. So that's the point of the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.